What is it that you really want, and what is your plan to get it? Hey, welcome back. Jeff Heggie, Daily Success Strategies. Thanks for being with me today. So what are the things that you want? So many times people feel guilty for the things that they want. But why? What are you doing that you're rewarding yourself for all your success? You know, back in 1964, when the Beatles were at their height, when things were going great for them, they had lots of money, everything was going good. There's an article that talks about Paul McCartney and John Lennon talking about some things that they were doing, and as they were going to write a song, I think it was Paul McCartney said, let's go write ourselves a swimming pool. They had a lot of money. They could have gone and bought that swimming pool. They were creating a way to pay for that swimming pool. I just heard that recently when I was out in Florida, and it reminded me of something that I've read in the Rich Dad Poor Dad series from Robert Kiyosaki. And what he says is, don't say, I can't afford it. Say, how can I afford it? He talks about a situation in his books about his wife wanting a car. I think it was a Porsche. And rather than going and buying the Porsche or going and getting a loan for the Porsche or whatever it is, they went and bought some real estate that had a positive cash flow. That positive cash flow made the payments on that Porsche. So how can you get creative? How can you do things that will motivate you for what you want? You know, we talk about using things like vision boards and all those things. Those are things that you want. Those are things that are going to push you and help you to stay motivated. They're going to keep your purpose and your why in focus of why you're doing what you're doing and why you're working so hard. You know, I had a real estate project that I had very specific goals. When I got through this project, there was something that I really wanted. And when I sold that project, I bought my first Rolex. It was a reward that I had put out there. When certain targets were hit, I was going to be able to get that watch. And it really turned out great for me. Now, also, you know, we feel so guilty about wanting sometimes, but I want to read a quote out of one of Dan Sullivan's books called Wanting What You Want. He says, needers compete for scarce resources and opportunities, while wanters are involved in the continual expansion of cooperation among abundance-minded individuals. Want isn't a bad thing. Want is what helps us to push through. Want is what helps us to serve. I want to serve. I want to be able to get to a point where I can serve in this capacity. We've got to be able to reach the level that we can do that. So what is it that's driving you? What is it that you want that is going to help you stay focused, push through the hard times, and really do some amazing things in your company, in your personal life, all of those things? How are you going to write yourself a swimming pool? Think about the things that you really want. What are the goals that you want? How are you going to go get them? You know, this is how, you know, just talking about that, it makes me think about our accountability calls, our Jumpstart calls. We look at the big picture. What is your big 1 year goal? What is it that you want to achieve? And then we break that down into monthly goals. And then every single day throughout the month, we're saying what our commitment is, what we're accountable for that's going to help us achieve that goal. If you want to learn more about that, go to jeffsjumpstarts.com. But figure out what it is you want. Reverse engineer it. What do you have to do so that you're going to be able to get that? And then start going for it. Figure out the plan and go after it. All right. Thanks for being with me. Hope this is something that helps you motivate you to get out there and do the things that you need to do to get those things that you really want. I'll be back tomorrow. I've always known that accountability is important, and I thought I was pretty good at it. But it wasn't until I started to work with an accountability coach that I realized the true impact of accountability. Hi, my name is Jeff Heggie, and I want to tell you about our Jumpstart Calls. These are quick 10-minute daily calls with other high achievers who are growing and transforming together. If you're serious about your goals and you want to achieve more in the next 90 days than you have in the past year, this is something that you really need to pay attention to. What you are doing is important, and this is a group that's here to help support you in all of your success. Our Jumpstart Calls are designed to help you create and sustain consistent momentum in your life and in your business that will ensure that you hit your goals. It's easy to get tied up in the urgent things every day, but when you commit to focus on the important things, you can move mountains. You're going to grow with us. We're doing this together, and it's important. A simple 10-minute commitment each day is going to change your life. So if you're ready for a jumpstart, come and join us. We're going to win together. Go to jeffsjumpstarts.com. Og Mandino said that the difference between those who have failed and those who have succeeded lies in the difference of their habits. Good habits are the keys to success. Many of the habits that will bring you success in life are easy to do, but they're also easy not to do. I developed the Mindset Journal so that I could easily implement powerful success habits into my daily routine. The power of the Mindset Journal comes from knowing your top priorities and scheduling them into your day. The power of the reticular activating system and its relationship to your goals, your mindset questions, and your daily accountability. So if you want to implement some quick and effective success habits into your daily routine, go to jeffheggie.com/mindset journal and get yours today.